year of COVID. Before the season, when we were in training camp in Dallas that year, and I just saw some messages on Instagram from True Brand, and I was like, interesting, True Brand, who the heck is this? So my current business partner reached out to me. We weren't business partners then. In 2020, he was like, hey, I've got this new brand, blah, blah, blah. Would you just want to wear some hats? I was like, sure, these are cool. Yeah, I'll wear some. So we kept in touch during the year. Nothing really came of it. After the season, he just kind of hit me up and was like, hey, I need someone to kind of go into business with me. Any interest here? I like the hats. Every time I wore one out, someone would say something to me about it. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. I guarantee you I can get the guys on my team to wear it, and that's a pretty good place to start. Dallas Cowboys, one of the most recognizable franchises in the world. So after that, Hard Knocks last year was kind of a perfect storm of me being on it and me being able to kind of wear the hats everywhere. I don't think I took it off a single time last year. So that really helped it. And then Dak wanting one of every color at the beginning of last year also helped a lot. So if he puts anything on, it's kind of like, what is it and how do I get it and how soon can I get it? So I'd say a combination of those things is how it really started.
The Mavs helped quite a bit as well.
The Mavs did, yeah. So before they started their little playoff run, Maxi Kleber hit me up, took a whole box to him for the team, made sure they all got them. We did a little collab with the Mavs during their playoff run. We had some hats in the hangar and in the stores in the AAC, yeah, that was really awesome as well. I would think the Cowboys and the Mavs have really kind of tenfolded this thing in the past few months. A lot of eyes on the brand and a lot of people. Athletes have been rocking it, so it's been awesome.
You don't get that in like Carolina.
No,
you kind of need to be a Cowboy to make that work.
Right. I think the star is very recognizable, and I think at first wasn't it's not meant to be affiliated with the Cowboys or the Mavs. I think just gravitated that way right now. I mean, you got everyone on my team asks me every day for colors and when new ones are coming out and stuff like that. So the coaches, the players, everyone has loved it, and I think anytime athletes, I think that's just kind of streetwear in general today. You see these athletes kind of wearing stuff, and people just kind of gravitate towards stuff that they're wearing, and how can they get it? So that's been a huge plus for us as a brand.
So what we're talking about is the True Brand clothing. Is it just hats?
I would say it's about 90% hats right now. We've done some shirts, some sweatshirts, some seasonal stuff, but the hats have been kind of what's made it right now. We're kind of just starting now to dive into the apparel side of things.
Which is basically it just says Dallas. I mean, I don't want to just diminish it, but it says Dallas upside down. But I do, when I wear it, I get asked about it all the time. But I first saw it, I saw Dak wearing it at a press conference or at his media availability or whatever. So that's why I even knew it existed. Then we found out it was your company. We knew of Jake's obsession with Ben DiNucci. He bought your jersey when you first got here. I don't know if you recall.
It's a collector's item now.
Yeah.
Actually,
about that.
Yeah. What, number 7?
But then,
of course.
Oh yeah, we got another number 7 on the team now. You can't find the 7 DiNucci's anymore.
Did you get paid for that?
I did not. I should have made Trayvon pay me.
After
the year he had last year. Yeah, that was really kind of rude of him. Didn't even offer to pay. So I mean, really, we can put the blame on him for that one.
So before the season, when he said, I want that number, you were just like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it worked. I got cut and got put on practice squad, so I was like, hey, if he wants this number, I guess he can have it. What am I really going to say to Trayvon Diggs? So I guess this year I'm just going to ask for a royalty on every interception and see if he'll see if he'll buy that one.
I'm sure he'll wear your hat.
Yeah, he was wearing one yesterday. He said he needed a few more, so I guess that's a fair trade for the
Yeah,
number.
you could charge him half price.
Exactly. Yeah, he looks better in 7 anyway, so we'll let him have it.
But so when I first learned about it and I wanted to get one so that Jake would be jealous, that's all we do for each other is try and do things. And but there was no inventory. Has that changed? The online inventory. Everything was sold out. Like, this thing is so popular. And then someone told me if you drive to Grapevine, the Cowboys golf course, they have some in the pro shop.
Correct.
And so I did that.
Yep.
I made the trek, and I got the coveted hat.
Yep. So the Cowboys Golf Club in Grapevine, they carry about 4 or 5 colors. A few of them will have their logo on the side opposite of our True Brand, the Cowboys Golf Club logo, and then they carry a few colors, just our normal hats. So, I mean, you can get the most popular colors in there. The stuff that is going really fast online, we just keep that exclusive to us online. And so, I mean, at first, no, we just simply couldn't keep up with the demand. I mean, Hard Knocks really. I was sitting one night after camp last year, and the Shopify just starts ringing. I'm like, what the heck? It's a random Tuesday night. Like, we don't have anything in stock. What's going on? And then I realized that Hard Knocks was on, so the hat must have been on there. And it was the scene where I was playing Micah Parsons in chess, and had the hat on backwards, and the camera was kind of on it for about 50% of that scene. So now I think we're at the point. Product placement, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now I think, we're at the point where we're able to keep a majority of the stuff in stock. I mean, you're going to get your most popular colors that sometimes will be really big hits, and we'll have to order them again. But, yeah, I mean, that's been awesome.
How is your chess game?
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. That's probably the last time I played chess. I've been slacking. I need to get back on it. We've got a big ping pong tournament going on now in the hotel now. The bracket just got set up today. You could just kind of walk up and fill in your name, what slot you wanted to be in, and I don't think any of the games have started yet. But I got to play TC, our safety, number 31 in the first round. So I guess we'll keep you guys updated on how that one pans out.
So Hard Knocks, great for the brand. So that's the pro. Are you happy they're not here this year? Because they'll find you.
Yeah, 100%.
They're going to find backup quarterback trying to make the roster guy.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a feeling going into last year. I mean, I'd watched Hard Knocks growing up, so I kind of knew that, the guys that, have a little bit of personality trying to make the team on the cusp, they kind of gravitate towards those guys. And so after the first few days last year, I had a pretty good feeling that, I was going to be a focal point in, one of the episodes. So they kind of gravitated towards me. I think after a few days, it's just kind of natural to try to tune that stuff out as much as possible. I mean, you got cameras and microphones everywhere, but at the end of the day, it's still football, still here for a reason, still doing your job. But it's nice to not have, be mic'd up every day during practice and just have cameras in the meeting rooms and, all that type of stuff. So nice to just kind of, get back to football and do what we do this year.
The worst thing about that for you, I would guess, is that they kind of hope you get cut.
It's reality TV.
They kind of hope you do. You know, like, hey, if we're going to follow this guy around, we need to see when he's sad. And so they didn't get that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of guy I am, very, very positive all the time. I mean, control what I can control. If something happens outside of my control, I mean, don't necessarily worry about it. Same way on the field. Can't worry about what the other guys are doing. Just try to get myself better every single day and let the chips, fall as they may. So, I mean, I grew up watching The Bachelor, The Bachelorette with my family, so I kind of know how those reality TV shows
He's a big Bachelor guy.
work.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, so I mean, grew up around it, grew up watching it, so I understood, reality TV, they got to make money too, so it's kind of just how those things work.
I don't want to get you in trouble here, but seeing that you are a Pennsylvania guy, we've always thought Mike McCarthy just looks like Pennsylvania, and we were kind of disappointed when we saw this year that he's lost so much weight.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that, but
he just doesn't look as sturdy as
Coach
he used
McCarthy
to.
is Pittsburgh through and through, and he'll never hesitate to let you know where someone's from, or if someone's from Pittsburgh, someone's from PA. So, but no, I'm all for it. Coach McCarthy looks great this year. He
does
clearly hit the offseason program hard, just like the rest of us. So, I think we'll be better for it.
Yeah, it's disappointing to us. We like the big old. Jerry loved him when he was big. He'd be like, "Look at this big old guy over here."
Still got a little bit. A little bit to him.
Didn't you have some sort of a relationship with him?
Yeah, I did. I mean, not necessarily a direct relationship, but my middle school basketball coach was his brother, my 8th grade basketball coach. So, I mean, we kind of joke about it all the time. All roads lead back to Pittsburgh, and that's kind of one of those interesting, kind of out of the blue stories. In his first week. His first week when he got hired in 2020 was the week that JMU, my team, was playing in the national championship in Frisco, and I actually ran into him in the elevator. Probably not even 2 or 3 days after he was here, and I got in the elevator. I was the only one on my team who recognized who he was, so I went right to the back of the elevator, kind of introduced myself, and said, "Hey, good luck next year." And he said, "Hey, good luck this weekend." And then I guess fast forward 6 months, and he's my head coach. So it's kind of interesting how those things tend to work out.
Do you watch the NFL?
I do. Yeah. I mean, shoot. Had season tickets for as long as I can remember growing up. Steelers, we were out on the 30-yard line, closed end. So, I mean, yeah, we were a football family growing up. I love football, played football, started when I was in 7th grade. Not one of those guys that necessarily, started when I was young. I was always too small, kind of ironic, didn't like to be hit. Now, the biggest guys on the field are trying to get me every time we go out there. So it's kind of ironic how that played out. But, yeah, I mean, I love football, love watching football. I think the Hall of Fame game was on last night, so we were done at 8 or 8:30, and I kind of tuned that thing on for the last quarter. It's nice to just kind of keep up on tabs on how your buddies are doing. I mean, played at 2 different schools, got buddies everywhere in the league, so kind of cool to keep tabs on people and just see what guys are doing around the league.
It's just interesting for us because a couple of the interviews we've had on the station this week, people have actually said, I think Trayvon said, I just don't really watch football. Like, I didn't grow up watching the NFL.
Interesting. And I think I was talking to Sam Williams the other day too, the rookie second rounder, and he said he's never watched a game before. And
never once.
Found that very, very interesting. Yeah. Kind of, I mean, turn your TV on a Sunday and you just stumble into a game. And that's very interesting.
Yeah, for me, it's Thursday, Friday. I want to see Pac-12 after dark Friday night.
Yep.
All day Saturday, all day Sunday.
Do you consider yourself under a tremendous amount of pressure this camp?
No, not at
all. In particular?
I mean, that's kind of the life of a backup quarterback. You kind of understand what you're getting into every camp. I understand that I was kind of fighting uphill to begin this thing, so there's 4 QBs on the roster right now, and honestly, some teams don't even have 4. Some teams have 3. So very fortunate to be here, just doing what I can every single day, every rep that I get, trying to make the most of it, just doing what I can do. And I understand that we've got 3 preseason games. Hopefully, I'll get to play in all of them, if not a few of them. So just gonna have to go out and show that I've got a good command of the offense, improve from last year, can take care of the ball, and control what I control. Basically, what I said earlier, and let everyone who makes those decisions make those decisions.
Do you like? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Would you like the new schedule? It's different this year, yeah?
Yeah, I think Coach McCarthy does a really good job of.
Oh, the practice schedule
Yeah.
here, you mean?
Practice schedule, yeah, recovery, rest days. He's big on the GPS systems. We've got little trackers in our pads every day to monitor kind of how fast guys are moving and
Really?
load tracking,
new?
all that different type of stuff. No, I don't think it's new. I think the past few years they've kind of been more prevalent, but this year I think we had a few guys tear hamstrings last year, the first few days of camp. So I think they're just trying to be careful on guys. It's a long camp. We're here for 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. So trying to keep the main thing, and keep guys healthy for when we get going up September.
So it bothers me that they'll put your guys' stats on social media for a practice. Like, I think that's ridiculous because I would think sometimes you're working on something, you're trying to figure something out, and then we're going to judge you as if this is, the first round of the playoffs or something. Does it, how do you guys deal with that? And do you guys, do the coaches do that? Do you watch practice film?
Yeah, we watch practice film every single day, but it's not like, hey, you were 1 of 4 today, you were 5 of 5. None of that's being said, but I think just objectively when you look at it, if you're just watching practice, right, you don't see all the things behind the scenes that go on. A coverage might be busted, a receiver might run the wrong route. No one's open on a scramble, so you just throw it away. Technically you're 0 for 1 right there. That's an incomplete pass, but in the grand scheme of things, sometimes throwing the ball away is a good play.
So in the film room, the coach is saying that's good.
Exactly.
You did exactly
100%.
what you're supposed to do.
Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Didn't try to force the ball into coverage, throw an interception, one of those things. No one was open. Either run if you can run, or just throw the ball away and let's go play the next play.
So once again, we've proven social media is silly. We shouldn't be looking at social media.
Unless you're trying to sell hats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a few ways to look at that. Yeah, a few ways to look at that.
Oh, I think last year, yeah. What was that social media thing? I got the audio from.
He loves this.
The what was the
Tik Tok or something?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is the.
It's so loud.
Bump.
Yeah.
You tired of this?
Oh, man, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Even if I don't want to hear it, somebody would just randomly send it to me. People would throwing up TikToks, and I'm like, got to click on it, and here it goes again. I laugh at it. It's kind of, got to be kind of cool. Someone takes time out of their day to make a TikTok sound about you. We'll take it.
It's like your Rickroll. Somebody just sent it. Anybody know what Rickroll is?
I do. I think he might be a bit young for that.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
No. Okay, well, I should never have brought it up. Now
flamed out pretty hard there.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, one more thing for you.
Yep.
We have a radio liner. I think you might have done one of these before, but we're just making them different for camp.
Look at Dan's cool new tablet that he can write on.
Look at
Do
this.
you like it?
Yeah.
Is this the Remarkable? What is this?
That is the Onyx Books.
Nice.
The
So-
Remarkable doesn't have a backlight, and I'm old, and when I'm in my my house at night, I need to be able to see.
There you go.
So-
Yeah, Dak hooked the whole QB room up with Remarkables this year, so that's what we're using to keep notes on. So this
Nice.
looks
How do you
very
like
much
them?
like that.
Blake has one.
I like it. I've actually transitioned back to just regular pen and paper. I find that if I write something down on that, I'm more of a probability to go back and look at it again, opposed to just writing something. This to me is like an iPad or a phone. You just type something on it, write something on it. So I've just transitioned back to the pen and paper. But these things are great. I mean, you can do all types of stuff with it. Notes, different sizes, fonts. I mean, all that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
I guess everybody learns different. I find if I write something down that then I can retain it better.
Yeah, me
For
too.
sure.
If I type it, I don't.
Yep.
So that's why I kind of do like this.
Yep.
But
Is it a bad look to sell a gift from a teammate? Like, what if you just wanted to flip the
I don't know. I mean, I'm not the guy to do that, but I'm sure there have been guys in the past that have got a pair of shoes or something and kind of just said, hey, let me make a quick buck. Anyone need a pair of Jordans or something? So.
Yeah, I saw John Ridgway was selling one of these outside.
Yeah.
That guy's wild, by the way.
John Ridge. Oh yeah, you guys have him on here.
The
We
Vanilla
did.
Gorilla.
Vanilla Gorilla. Oh
He
yeah.
had his own thigh pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's an
Yeah.
interesting cat.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, please.
You're listening to a couple funny off-road trucking idiots, Dan and Jake, on Sports Radio 96.7 The Ticket.
Okay.
Boom. Perfect. All right, man.
That's
Thanks
what
for the
we
hat.
did.
Yeah, appreciate
Good
you
to
guys
see you,
having
man.
me.
Good
Yeah,
luck
of
this
course.
year,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks.
it. Appreciate
That's the great.
Yeah.
Ben DiNucci.
Okay.
All right, it's 1:25. Let's do some news after this.
Thanks so much, man. That was fun.